very excited to announce that this year's state budget included over $5 million for public safety infrastructure in the cities of Avenal, Corcoran, and Lemoore. I know when I was first approached by local law enforcement, and I understood how important this was. I can't tell you how many phone calls I received from the police chiefs, from the supervisors, from the council members, from the community members. I think if I were to add them up, I spent a good portion of my life over the last couple of years just listening to folks. But I know that we needed to get it done, but I also knew it would be a difficult road ahead. It just goes to show you what Kings County can accomplish when we all work together. Right, aging infrastructure and worsening drought are spreading existing law enforcement resources thin. While our police departments are utilizing all available tools, this is a critical need to improve these facilities. The projects we are unveiling today will help protect families in Kings County for generations to come. The Avenal Police Department will receive $239,000 to expand and upgrade their current police facility, including the Emergency Operations Center. These improvements will ensure the city of Avenal is prepared if disaster strikes. The facility will serve as a focal point for the coordination of Avenal's emergency planning and response. The Corcoran Police Department will receive $3.82 million to build a new 9,900 square foot police station, filling a public safety void in South Kings County. Right now, the Corcoran police officers have to spend a lot of their time transporting people in custody. That's an hour, maybe an hour and a half, would you say, Chief, of just transportation. Now that's an hour, hour and a half that we could have those officers on the streets protecting our communities. This station will also provide, I should note, a community meeting center if the community would like to meet in this facility, this brand new facility, and also serve as a cooling center. The Lemoore Police Department will receive $939,000 to construct a dispatch center next to their existing police station. Currently, Lemoore's 911 calls are dispatched through the Hanford Police Department. Thank you, Hanford, for assisting, but I think Lemoore wants to take it over from here. The new center will allow Lemoore to handle its own fire and police dispatch, alleviating Hanford and providing quicker response for residents in Lemoore. With the size and remoteness of Kings County, these upgraded facilities will allow for better coordination between city police and county sheriffs. This will allow law enforcement to work strategically and efficiently to ensure safety in our communities. Not only will these projects help make Kings County safer, they also create jobs and stimulate our local economy.
We currently dispatch with the city of Hanford. They provide police and fire dispatch services for us. We're currently actually looking into the feasibility of us combining resources in a regional dispatch approach. So the preliminary drawings that you see would be if Lemoore proposed to build a standalone dispatch facility. If we regionalize, I believe that we would probably have to expand our facility twice that size. So currently we're looking at the potential to do that, to enhance our capabilities to provide quality customer service for our residents, and potentially we could be providing these services to all residents within the county.
And it's hard to get resources in the Central Valley. We're competing against a large population in south and north of us, and so we ultimately put together this coalition with the help of all of the people you see here today and many more that aren't here today. We were able to not just lobby, but just really tell the story and articulate the need that we had. And I know the Assemblyman grabbed onto that very quickly. So the last 2 years, we have been, like the Assemblyman mentioned, we have been lobbying various elected officials, and I can't count the number of meetings that we've been in, but it's a lot of phone calls. I'm tired of conference calls. We've had way too many, but the end result was great. But our story really did, it's a good issue, and it really did resonate with people, and I think that's ultimately part of what our success was about, that it was a good issue. We had a serious need, and even though the economy took a turn for the worse, it didn't take the need away, and so we had to find a way to put some funding together to do this project.
Our journey began about 18 months ago when I got a call from Chief Shortnessy and wanting to partner up and go into our project here. Our original design was Emergency Operations Center, and what that's going to do for our police department is we're going to remodel the north wing of the department. It's about a 2,400 square foot addition to our building, and it's going to provide a much needed emergency operations center for our city. You know, as you all know, Avenel is at least 37 miles away from the county seat, and it could take quite some time for our resources to get there. So this center is going to allow for us to properly manage a critical incident when and if it does happen.
I know today is a good day for everybody here. I think though we all took pleasure in the journey, you could write a book on what this team went through in Sacramento. One day we even had Avenal's hometown champion, Jose Ramirez, walking the hallways with us and fighting for that funding as well. And so it was a good time. It was an honor to be in the trenches in the Capitol with Kings County's finest. And when it comes to Sacramento, they say that if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. And through the leadership of Rudy Salas and this fine team here, they not only set that table, but they brought home the bacon.
In Kings County, we all set aside whatever differences there were and came together and said, this collectively is good for the residents of our community. This collectively is something we can do. And that's what you see here today. You see that entire collaboration. You see people coming together to, as Supervisor Valley said, bringing home the bacon, making sure that we got something done for our community. And that's what we have here today. This means a lot not only to everyone here, it's going to mean a lot to our community. So thank you for taking the time to come out and celebrate with us. Celebrate this historic achievement. I can tell you when we first started talking to the governor's office was saying, and the governor actually told me, he was like, I haven't done this type of set aside for any community in the entire state of California. I've been asked every year I've been in office. I've never done this. We took that as a challenge. We didn't take that as a no, we took that as a challenge. So everybody here got to work. We got to work, and now we're gladly here in front of you saying, Governor, we love to be your historic example, and thank you very much, and thank you to the leadership for making this happen.